Integrity. It's one of those words that sounds noble, maybe even old-fashioned, but in the real world of business it can often feel more like a liability than a strength. While many celebrate cleverness, loopholes and doing whatever it takes, the Bible gives us a powerful truth that cuts against the grain. Integrity is strength, not weakness. And for a business person who wants to flourish God's way, integrity is absolutely essential. So let's explore what the Bible says and how living with integrity can actually set you apart, protect you, and position you for lasting success. Firstly, integrity protects and stabilizes your business. Proverbs 10 verse 9 says, "He who walks with integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his ways will become known." This verse says it plainly. Integrity brings security. When your business practices are clean, your contracts are fair, your words are honest, you can walk with confidence. You are not constantly covering tracks, managing lies, or fearing exposure. There's a peace in doing what's right. Notice the contrast. "But he who perverts his ways will become known." You might be able to cheat or cut corners for a while, but eventually your lack of integrity will catch up with you, and it always costs more in the long run. In short, integrity is a form of protection. It's a spiritual insurance policy. Secondly, God upholds people of integrity. Psalm 41 verse 12 says, "As for me, you uphold me in my integrity and set me before your face forever." King David in the Bible understood something crucial. God backs people of integrity. He doesn't just bless effort, he blesses character. When your heart is right, when your motives are clean, when your hands are honest, God personally gets involved in holding you up and moving you forward. Sometimes in business, you might feel like you're losing by being honest. You see others get ahead by cutting corners and you're tempted to bend a little. But this verse promises that God will uphold you. He will do what no human contact or clever tactic can. Thirdly, the cost of compromise is greater than the price of integrity. Proverbs 11 verse 1 says, "Dishonest scales are an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight." Back in biblical times, people used literal scales to weigh out grain or goods. Dishonest merchants would use wicked weights to cheat their customers. God calls that an abomination, a strong word showing how much he hates deceit in business. Today, dishonest scales might look like hidden fees, misleading marketing, or not paying workers fairly. These practices may profit you in the moment, but they grieve God and ultimately invite his opposition. And when God is against something, it doesn't matter how smart your business plan is. Let's take a real world example, the Enron scandal. At one time, Enron was one of the largest energy companies in the world. On the surface, a huge success story, but behind closed doors, executives were hiding debt, manipulating earnings, and lying to their shareholders. Their lack of integrity led to one of the biggest bankruptcies in history, wiping out pensions, jobs, and billions of dollars in investment. It wasn't a failed idea, it was failed character. This shows us a sobering truth. Skills and success can take you far, but only integrity will keep you there. Fourthly, integrity leads to blessing and legacy. Proverbs 20 verse 7 says, "The righteous man walks in his integrity, his children are blessed after him." This verse reminds us that integrity doesn't just bless you, it blesses everyone connected to you, your family, your employees, your team. Why? Because integrity builds trust. Trust builds loyalty, and loyalty builds a healthy, thriving culture. Let's be honest. People don't follow charisma forever, they follow character. Your integrity is your leadership license. The power of integrity is not just in what it protects you from, but in what it releases you into. True influence lasting success, and a clear conscience. Take a moment to reflect. Are there any areas in your business where your integrity is being tested? What small compromises have you allowed that need to be corrected? Is there a decision ahead where you need to choose integrity over ease?